Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's we're going to be doing a one brand makeup look that you see here. I have created this look using all Maybelline products, and actually I was very surprised at a lot of the products that I used, and you will see in throughout my video which ones I was amazed and which ones were not so great. So I hope you guys enjoy this type of video. And if you want to see what products I used and what were some hits and misses from the Maybelline cosmetic line, then I just keep on watching. Okay, let's get started with this video. So I have everything laid out here in my table and all the packaging still. So I would be reading you what it says on the packaging of what I got. I'm going to start with my brows first. I got the deep brown 260 it's called brown precise micro pencil crayon, and it looks like this. So it basically is a pencil with the spoolie on the end, and I actually like it when it's like this because it's easier to fill in your brows. I'm gonna go ahead and use the spoolie to brush my brows. I normally want to start at the beginning and then work my way out, so I'll show you a little bit and then just fast forward so that you guys don't get bored looking at me filling in my eyebrows, and then I'll let you know how it worked out for me. Oh, and then by the way, I will put on the screen here how much it cost to see if it's convenient, if it's something that I would recommend you guys. At the end of the video though, I will give you a recap of everything and what was good and what was not, because some of these items are brand new to me even though they might be out for a while. Other items that I use or that I got are items that I actually have purchased and I love, and I keep repurchasing, so those things you'll see them and I'll point them out to you. But I want to throw that out there. Okay, so I finished doing my first brown, and actually it was really good. It glided very smoothly. I did have to keep adding color, but that's not a problem. With the spoolie, just spreading it out helped a lot, and it actually matched my color pretty well smoothly. The only problem I had is when I was using the spoolie, I would twist the pencil so the side where everything comes out kept coming out. That was the only downfall of it, but it's nothing to worry about. It actually worked out pretty good, so I'm actually pretty pleased. So we're gonna move on to our eyes. I already primed them, got them ready to start off our makeup look. And the palette that I'll be using today is gonna be the Maybelline the City Mini palette by collab with Shayla. I know this one came out not a long time ago, but it has been out for a while. But it seemed a little too pricey for it being such a small palette, but we'll see how the shadows perform, and maybe that's the reason why it is the price that it is. I will be using this color right here for our start, and I'm gonna go ahead and concentrate that in the corner of my eye and just pack it. Wow, that's a lot of product. And just pack it right here in the corner, and then kind of bring it in here as a transition color. We'll focus it on the outer part. Wow, that is a lot of product. Let's blend this all out so that we can move along. And I am going to actually use a fluffy blending brush that's clean and just kind of blend that all out. Looks really good. I'm going to pack a little bit of more color in that corner. I'm not going all the way in, I'm stopping right here. And then the fallout is bringing it over here, so just stop in the middle of the crease. And then whatever you have left over, then you can bring it in. I am going to add on this shade right here in my lid. And I'm actually going to use my finger for that. And they're very creamy. I'm gonna go ahead and use a concealer brush from e.l.f. and concentrate that color a little bit more. Now with the same brush that we packed on that maroon brown color, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more right here so we can blend that corner out. And now we're going to add with a more precise brush. I'm going to use just a tiny bit of the black. I'm going to use a pencil brush. I like it a lot. Like. I'm gonna just add onto that brow bone that white almost bone color. Okay, so both of my eyes are done. Overall, this little palette here, I am going to say that I think it was a little overpriced for being a drugstore and being this small, but based on how the shadows performed and how the look came out, I think it is reasonable. They are really creamy, they're really good. They have a lot of pigmentation, so overall I think I'm gonna say that it is okay and I like it, and I would recommend it. So we're gonna move on to my eyeliner, and I'm gonna use the Maybelline Master Precise by EyeStudio ink pen eyeliner. It's an actual pen, so let's see how I do with this. Normally I use a brush when it comes to eyeliner, so see how I can manage with this. I'm gonna do this real quick off camera just because it always takes me a while to do my liner. Okay. Wings are done. It was kind of hard at first, but it did glide on really good. So actually I was pretty satisfied with this. I am definitely going to use it again and work with it and trying to get, you know, better at it. But I think that overall my wing came out pretty well. It's apply some mascara and then my eyelashes and move on to our face because I feel like I've been taking forever on my eyes. But I'm going to use the Blackest Black Total Temptation. This is one of their newer ones. I've heard good things about it. I haven't tried it because I'm currently obsessed with just the L'Oreal one. Did a pretty good job. Like, I'm going to use falsies, so I don't see a huge difference. I would say it's just an overall mascara. Maybe if you keep it plain, it'll give more volume to it, but I don't see too much, so it's an okay. So I'm just gonna move on to my face. I'm gonna be using today for my primer the Maybelline Prime by Facestudio primer base. There's different ones from Maybelline. The one that I chose was the Blur and Smooth. I went with this one because I do have larger pores, so I always want to cover those up. Looking at it, it looks like it did help with my pores. I do see a little bit minimized. Not great. Like, wow, what an amazing job. But it does seem like it did do some work for me. But once we apply the foundation and everything, then that's when the real test for the primer is. See if it makes it look more smooth and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and move to the Maybelline SuperStay Full Coverage Foundation. I believe this is one of their newer ones. It says 24-hour foundation. I got the 220 Natural Beige. And it says full coverage foundation up to 24 hours wear seamless matte finish, which I do want because I am very oily and it's super hot outside right now. It says breathable and comfortable, fade and transfer resistant, oil free, does not clog pores, dermatologist tested. Yeah, it looks like it looks good. I don't know how it does with flash photography, so we'll test that out. It oxidizes, so we're gonna check right now. Oh, it comes with a pump, so a +1 for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the back of my hand and put it with my beauty blender, and then I will do one side with the beauty blender and one side with the brush to see how well it does. Alright, that was one layer. I feel like it did a better job with the Beauty Blender as far as applying it. The coverage looks good. It's not super full, but that was just one layer, so we can see if we can build it up, and it doesn't feel tacky at all. Actually, I like how it feels. It looks like it did oxidize a little bit, so take that in consideration when you're getting it, but it looks good. I like it, so I'm just gonna apply a little bit more in certain areas because you can see a little bit of my pores still. So let's see how it does with a little bit more of a layer. Alright, so I applied a second layer and it looks like it got a little bit more coverage, and I really do like how it's looking right now. It does feel matte, it doesn't feel too dry. So up next is my concealer, and I'm using the Maybelline Sable Fit Me concealer, and you already know that this is one of my favorites. So we're just gonna go ahead and apply this. I know it's going to do good in coverage and lighting up under my eyes. So this is one that I actually really recommend. I really like it a lot, so there's no doubt that I will keep buying that one. Alright, now that we've done that, I'm going to go ahead and contour a little bit, and I bought the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free and Balance Found Tint. So we're going to see how that goes. It smooths, it's really creamy, so that's a good thing. Oh, and I got the color 355 Coconut. So we're going to go ahead and blend that with our stippling brush. Wow, that's pretty good. I did a pretty good job. It blended, it wasn't too dark. I actually really liked it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set my face or my under eyes with the new Master Fix by Facestudio Setting and Perfecting Loose Powder. It is a translucent powder, so hopefully it does not have flashback. Not use too much, just in case it does. Wow, can't even tell that I'm using it. Wow, that made my under eyes look very smooth. I will be using the loose finishing powder to set everything else in my face, and I got the light medium. So this looks like this. This one does oxidize a little bit, so be careful when getting your color. Don't get one that's too dark. But actually I have been using this one a couple of days and I actually like it. The only thing, like I said, it does oxidize a little bit. So, and then to bronze, I didn't find a bronzer that actually wanted, so I'm just gonna use the Fit Me 330 Toffee, release Toffee matte and poreless powder, and I just got a darker color for bronzing, so we're just gonna use this. So we just add a little bit of color into our face, which is actually doing a pretty good job. My highlight, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Chrome by Facestudio as well, metallic highlighter in the color Molten Gold. I actually have been using this one for a while, and I actually really love it. It's a really gold tone color highlighter, and it really does a really good job. You can tell right away. And I'm adding this with the Morphe R36. Now for my blush, I'm going to use the Fit Me from Maybelline, obviously Maybelline. It's number 40 blush color Peach. It's a peach. It says peach, but it looks more pinkish. But I really like this one. I actually had this already, so this is one that I actually recommend. Okay, I am all done with my eyes. I did my under eyes. Did the maroon color that I use as my transition color and corner color. Just dragged it down, and that was the only color I used because it's kind of dark, so I didn't want to do too much. And then I went on and put on my falsies, and I used the Ardell Double Up for today's look. And now we're going to move on to my lips, and I totally forgot to get a lip liner, so I'm just going to use an Essence lip liner in the color in the nude. And then I'm going to be using the SuperStay Matte Ink by Maybelline in the color Loyalist number 5. Hopefully I like this. The last time I tried it, it felt too drying, but I only used it that one time and then my lips weren't really moisturized. We're going to give it a try. It is more of like a pink nude color. I do like the applicator. It is really nice and pointy, so it's precise. It is kind of sticky, so hopefully that goes away. But the color is really cute. I like it. It doesn't feel too drying. Like I said, the only thing is just that I feel sticky, so maybe it's just not drying already. It did have a moisturizer on before, so maybe that has to do with it, but I don't remember seeing it this sticky the last time I used it. But that is it. I didn't get a setting spray, so I'm just going to use my Morphe setting spray. Alright, we are all done with this look, and overall recap of the whole thing, I feel like all the items actually did pretty well. The only one that I'm kind of questioning still is the lipstick. Still feels sticky. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that throughout the day. But some highlights and some hits that I really liked was the eyeshadow palette. I really liked how my eyeshadow came out. It was easy to blend. I loved it. The foundation, I feel like it is actually really good. I'm gonna see how it wears out. It does look a little dewy right now, but I'm okay with that. Hopefully it does last throughout the day with the heat here in Arizona. Obviously the highlighter is one of the biggest one. My concealer is one of the ones that I really liked. Using the powder as a bronzer actually turned out pretty good. The contour stick, actually I really liked it. I'm definitely going to be using this a lot more. Overall, I think this was a success as far as a one brand makeup look. I feel like we had a lot of hits in the products. I will definitely be using more of these products in my daily routine. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys want to see more one brand makeup looks, and if you do, comment down below which one would you like to see. That is it for me today. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so you guys get alerted with my videos. And that is all, guys. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.